What's going on, everybody? Kennybombx is in the building, and I was wondering why we got a random Drew McIntyre reveal on a random Saturday right after Kane 03 was released. But the reason is now clear because patch 1.27 has been unleashed. Now, there wasn't much to unleash here when it comes to gameplay and adjustments, but they still added some pretty cool stuff, so as always, we gotta talk about it. But first, I need y'all to help me out by dropping a like on this video. Just don't forget to smash that subscribe button, especially if you don't want to miss any updates on WWE 2K25. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
Alright, so following a trend that we've seen here lately, we got a brand new patch with absolutely no patch notes. And that could be because they're not making any major changes to the game at this point, which is probably a good thing, because the last time they've made major changes, unfortunately, things have been broken. So the patch notes would just look like general instability improvements, added Drew McIntyre, and y'all figure the rest out. So now we are left to just figure everything out on our own. And when we have to do that, we all know the go-to is either going to be What's the Status or Witty Witterson. Today, we will be getting our patch update information from What's the Status. So here's where he actually dropped the information that the patch dropped. And here we see our first update that has been confirmed. Nikki Bella has received a model update. Now, we all know once Nikki Bella dropped, things got pretty crazy because they just threw her old model into the game, and she even went out on her own. Her and Brie Bella went on their podcast and completely crashed out, saying she looked like a man, why is her hair like that, yada, yada, yada. All of you guys were complaining because she had the bob. That has now been fixed, and I will say this. I see a lot of people celebrating the fact that it has been fixed, but I got my own opinions. Let's jump over to the Pro Wrestling Shoot to take a look at our old Nikki Bella model compared to the new Nikki Bella model and see which one actually looks better. Now, looking at it with your naked eye, the old Nikki Bella model is going to look better because the picture is in higher resolution. So we're going to have to dig in deeper and find the truth in the details. Starting with our old Nikki Bella model, we see she has the hat with the gems on it. She does have the bob. A lot of people had a problem with her short bob. We look at her gear here, which is a lot less detailed than the new attire, and we'll take a look at that also. But overall, I don't think this really looks like Nikki Bella, but I don't think the model is too bad. Jumping over to the new one, again, lower resolution, but we see Nikki Bella has the long hair now. We see she has a much better attire. I think there's no question about that. The attire here is much more detailed. We see she has the accents around her neck going down to her chest. She's got some gems on the tatas that kind of make it stand out and look more 3D. I like the fact that she has more strings here, and you can see the black strings hanging down, where she did have some strings on this one as well, and you can see the strings over here. I think the black just looks a lot better. And I don't know what to call these for women, so I'm just going to play it safe and say tights. I like the detailed tights a lot better. So when it comes to her gear, I think this is a great update. But when it comes to the hair, I will say, I think the bob looks a lot better. Now listen, I know I am in the minority when I say that because I see a lot of people celebrating the new hair, the new wig, whatever you want to call it, but I think the bob just makes her look a lot cleaner. Now her face, we know she got a new skin, but her face does not seem to be updated here. If we take a look at the comparison from Smack Talks, the face looks nearly the same. It looks like they may have redone her makeup. It looks like no, the face is the same. I will say they redid the makeup a little bit, but her eyebrows are different, but the face is ultimately the same. But this hair just looks like it's all over the place. We all know they have not nailed the hair in these 2K games. In most games, they don't get the hair right. I think this one looks more current to what we would hope to see from hair in games than this one does, because this is just all over the place. And not for me. Hopefully we get better quality here when or if at this point these games ever go current gen only. But let's go ahead and see what else we got in this update. So John Cena, WrestleMania 41, and Brock Lesnar originally used in-game renders for WWE 2K25. Now they have been updated with real photos. I mean, that is a great picture of Brock Lesnar. I wish we had this Brock Lesnar attire in the game, but unfortunately, we only got him in his cowboy fit. So maybe us seeing this means they are going to add him in-game with that fit. In fact, maybe I need to go check to see if they added it in there. Upon further research, unfortunately, Brock Lesnar did not get an in-game model update. Maybe next time. Hopefully he gets that Nikki Bella treatment. But John Cena also got a brand new render. And this just might be me. I don't know if y'all have seen Ed Gein on Netflix, but John Cena looks just like the guy. Whoever the guy is playing him, the way they dressed his face up, there's parts in the show where he just looks just like John Cena. I've seen it and I can't unsee it. So there y'all go. I know a lot of people are happy about this, but personally, I wish everybody in the game had in-game renders. I would rather see them look really good in the game than seeing actual pictures of them. That's just me though. I don't know. So what we have after that is Nikki Bella. So let's take a look at her model actually showing up in-game. Now, of course, we can't get it in 4K quality like I wish. But I mean, even here, I think the hair does make her face look better. Unless it's the makeup they put on her. Yeah, you know, I'll give it to her. The hair does look good from the back. In pictures, it doesn't look great, but it looks fine. Until she takes the hat off. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. I just think the hair still looks unnatural. Like the texture and the way it moves in game. It looks very stiff. So hopefully we can make the hair look softer and more feather-like in WWE 2K25. If they leave Last Gen behind, which I'm not saying they should, because some of y'all get mad when people say that, but hey, we'll see what we get. And then we see Drew McIntyre, who we did a whole reaction video on yesterday, but the model looks even better right here than it does in the entrance. I think they did great with his face, even with the neck. He has a neck beard going on, and he had the neck beard back in the day, so it's a good Drew McIntyre. They did good with this persona. And then Status also points out the fact that Teddy Long is one of his rivals. Ooh. There's something in common with his three enemies here. We're just going to leave that alone, though. But if you guys don't want to grind or spend the money that I know we're going to have to spend to get Drew McIntyre, Status also did inform everybody that he has this Drew McIntyre up right now. It includes the custom portrait. It includes the SmackDown 2009 attire. It includes the suit attire, hidden Drew McIntyre commentary, Drew 09 crowd signs, hidden Drew McIntyre unique reversals in ETC, and it also includes the entrance and the moveset, which means this Drew McIntyre will most likely include that Broken Dreams theme song as well, just like Status dropped that Kane for us that included the Slow Chemical theme. But that is everything we have from patch 1.27, which means there was no World Tour update. Yikes. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comment section, but thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button if you have not already. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.